Beautiful people, welcome to the next week of the SPL Pokemon Wi-Fi D-League. Hey, hi, hello there. How is it going? I am the Grandmaster, but you can call me D-Ray. Today we're taking on a brand new opponents, plural, to the channel. We're taking on Kaz and Shiro with a very threatening squad of Gouging Fire, Tornadus Therian, Ogerpon Wellspring, Empoleon, Hoopa Unbound, which can Terra into any type, Donphan, Drifblim that can Terra, Iron Moth, Conkeldurr, and a Galarian Weezing. Very threatening team. First up, we're bringing in Slowking Galar, holding the Rocky Helmet with Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Thunder Wave, and Chilly Reception. Max Spadef to be able to switch into that Tornadus Therian and get up a Thunder Wave and neuter that Pokemon. It can also check very handsomely that Iron Moth, which will be fantastic, being able to get an either Earthquake or a Thunder Wave off, depending on if we know whether or not it's Shukaberry. This also is a great check to the Galarian Weezing. Chilly Reception is going to be key to this matchup because we're bringing the pair of Ice types first Pokemon off the bench. Finally, we have Santa Claus, aka SANDSLASH, Alola, Triple Axle, Earthquake, Swords Dance, and Rapid Spin. Enough speed to outspeed the Tornadus Therian in the snow. We have the Chople Berry to ensure we live in Adamant, Guts Boosted, Flame Orb, Conkeldurr's Mach Punch with the Snow Up. And that way we can do big damage in return or knock it out depending on how much chip it has. Swords Dance is there to be able to break his team. And also to take advantage of the snow, we have Iron Bundle with Freeze Dry, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and U-Turn. Standard bundle set holding the heavy duty booties to be able to outspeed the entire team and do big damage. We do have the Empoleon to work out with, but we have the U-Turn to ensure we can get out of that matchup. U-Turn over Flip Turn to get 4 times super effective against an unterred Hoopa Unbound. And then we have our Moby Thick to take care of his physical threats. Moby Thick has the Rocky Helmet this week with Wave Crash, Body Press, Sleep, Talk, and Rest. Max Fizz Def to be able to check the Hoopa Unbound with Terra Fairy, as well as the Gouging Fire primarily. Also does really good against that Ogerpon, which is really nice. Conkeldurr as well does not do very much damage to this Pokemon. Very good matchup that Dondozo has against their physical offensive threats. Garchomp is there as our possible win con. We have Sharkeisha with Earthquake, Scale Shot, Iron Head, and Spikes. Iron Head is to be able to get some super effective damage onto that very annoying Weezing Galar. Yache Berry allows us to be able to live an Ice Beam from the Empoleon and possibly get big damage off on that thing, as well as any ice coverage with the Conkeldurr, as well as the Donphan, which could be kind of problematic otherwise. And lastly, we do have is our Mienshao, aka Kick Flare with the Life Orb. Max attack with enough speed to ensure that we can outspeed the Gouging Fire. Triple Axle, Close Combat, Poison Jab, and U-Turn are our attacks of choice. This is the team that we're bringing for this week of the SPL Pokemon Wi-Fi D-League. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready, and hit the lights. Beautiful people, we are locked in. We are playing Kaz and Shiro, and I'm nervous. Unfortunately, took a loss to our good friend Kirby last week, so we do have to bounce back so we can get back to 500 and get back on the winning ways, man. Wanna do really well. Put a lot of work in this week. Big shout out to the teammates, and also Bash for putting in his 2 cents, as well as Kirby. And we're definitely prepared. Just gotta wake up a little bit. Got ourselves a little energy drinkies. So Conkeldurr did come. Empoleon's here, so he didn't bring Gouging Fire. That's fair. Gouging Fire did feel kind of awkward in mocks. It was mostly coming just because it's a Gouging Fire. So not too shocked about that. We're prepared for the Conkeldurr for sure skis. Prepared for all of his big threats. And Conk is interesting because I don't think I mentioned this in the team builder. They got the opportunity to pick this thing up on a Monday after I had already spent the entire day prepping. And then they're like, you can have Conkeldurr. I don't understand the whole story, but it's fine. If it's enough for everyone to be like, it's fine, and maybe I just didn't see what happened, then sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave with Bundleburr, and then go from there. That was the main idea, but let's ensure we got everything. I'm still surprised that the Conk came over the gouging versus the Iron Moth. Iron Moth just feels so awkward when I have an entire Slowking Galar, but alas, maybe they have a specific game plan. It could be like a U-turn toxic set, it could be a sub toxic set with protect, it could be just 3 attacks, booster energy, etc, etc. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. I think everything's set. Good luck, have fun to my opponents. Normally playing 2 people is not allowed, but this time it is. But I'm sure that it's this is I admittedly haven't seen their content. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing their side of the battle with this and seeing how it works, but good luck, have fun, guys. Let's get it. So he has this guy. If it just so happens to be Scarf, Oopa. Unbound. It's definitely still a possibility. Do kill me with him. A Focus Blast will kill me, but you have to have Focus Blast, and I have a safe switch into my Moby Thick. However, if it's especially offensive, that is a definite no-no. I don't think this thing's gonna be Scarfed. And I think it's too early to just try to predict that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and U-turn. I have U-turn over flip turn just for this situation. I actually didn't get their Terras. Let's see. They are Terra Fairy. Okay. Definitely to be expected. Definitely to be expected. You're probably gonna hear a lot of my computer notifications because they just restarted this thing. Now it's rebooting itself back up. I've had this potato for as long as my son's been born, so he's about to turn 9. If that kind of tells you something. All right, goes for the Terra. Let's see what this hoop is about. Boy, this thing's vibrating like crazy. Let's put it in my lap. All right, big U-turn, not Scarf. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So definitely think that this is probably Psyshock. So we're gonna go into our Dondozo. This thing is now Terra Fairyed. I could also go Slime Shady, but a dark move is definitely plausible. I think this is gonna be physically offensive. And now that the Gouging Fire is near, it's only really tasked to take on this and Conk Elder. I'm okay to go. If he goes knockoff, that would be kind of unfortunate. We're running Shiny Dondozo this week. Look, he's so yellow. Or punish this Rocky Helmet with some Chipperuskis. I think it's pretty beneficial for me to go ahead and Terra Fairy now. Is it? I mean, they don't just do anything to me. For the most part. That might be down to 404. Oopa, are you physically offensive? Let's do some math. I did 503. 99 points of damage. Okay. Not adamant. But especially offensive, to be honest. I think I'm okay tarrying here. I'm going for a wave crash. Let's go do that. Let's do that. Decides to stay in. We're Fairy now. Fairy Dozo. Psychic Noise does a good chunk. Getting chip on this is fantastic. Big wave crash. Great damage. Now he does the bundle. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So I'm at the point now where I can sack off this guy. Conk is annoying, not gonna lie, but we do still have tools to deal with it for sure. Definitely have tools to deal with that Pokemon. So I think I'm gonna try to go ahead and rest if it allows me to. Yeah. I think resting is fine. Offensively speaking. Could have rested that previous turn. Oh, the Psychic Noise, that's right. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and sack our guy off here. Let's wave crash. So, notes here, Psychic Noise removes rest. And so I still clicked rest. I need to slow down a little bit just to kind of chill out the nerves, get into me a little bit. This is perfectly fine. This is mostly here to handle Gouging Fire and the Hoopa Unbound. Now the Hoopa's dead. So that's very good for us. So I can go ahead and go Kick Flare and get big damage off on something. I could also just go this guy. But I think that going Kick Flare is going to be the best bet for all. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So from this damage, I'm gonna go ahead and go Poison Jab. He probably brings in the guy, the other fairy. Let's go for Poison Jab. I'm happy to trade my Dondozo for this Hoopa. 100%. He withdraws. Does he bring in the Wheezing? There it is. Decent damage. Decent damage. Does have Rocky Helmet. Did expect that. Go to U-turn. And he was in gas, so that means he is Levitate. He took about 25% from that. That's about right. High roll. Max his death. I'm gonna get all that health back, which is great. Shout out Regenerator. We're gonna go Glooking. There's no types of damage. He gets the confusion, which is gonna be annoying, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and Sludge Bomb here. Should bring in the Empoleon. But I want to make sure that I see if he's willing to risk this. They're willing to risk this, I'm sorry. Should be Empoleon. Keep it shady. Oh man, that's fun. Alright, don't hit yourself. No unnecessary damage. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I'm gonna go hard Garchomp. Because I don't want to get knocked off just yet. Hard Garchomp. On probably rocks. And then we're gonna get up our spike. Now starting to go exactly how we thought. So we go Garchomp, set up spikes, he switches on Wheezing, and then I go Slowking, and then we start doing the pivot thing. I have the Achi Berry in case for whatever reason he has, or they have Ice Beam. If they have Ice Beam, it's literally only for the Garchomp. I don't see them having Ice Beam, but it covers Ice Beam plus Ice Punch from the Conkeldurr, which is... There's a Stealth Rock. A lot of our guys have boots, so we're okay with this. Get up our spike. Keep it shady. Going to switch back on into Slowking. not neutralizing gas. It's gonna levitate. All right. So Iron Head is 33 to 39%. So it's a 3-hit KO. We're getting pretty close to getting there. Getting pretty close to getting there. Keep it slime shady. Defog, yay, you removed his rocks. Woo! Alright, so now on this play, I'm gonna go ahead and swap on and then do my chili reception stuff. Alright, this is going exactly how I thought it was gonna go. This is awesome. No more rocks! No more rocks! My spikes on their side is obnoxiously more valuable to me than rocks are to them. So we're gonna go ahead and get our chili reception off. And now we can either choose to send in SANDSLASH and start breaking, which seems like a pretty good one. SANDSLASH! Because I do have the Choppleberry. This is exactly the way I wanted it to go. Okay, so SANDSLASH, if I get to +2, I'm pretty sure I'd knock this guy out. Yeah, it does. Okay. Let's go SANDSLASH. Let's go ahead, and I kind of want an Earthquake just off the 64%. I will go ahead and Sword Dance though. See what they want to do. If they knock off, that's probably the most unfortunate thing. However, we do get a massive hit off if that's the case. Because then we can get up Sword Stance. We'll kind of put them in a really awkward position here. I do have 3 turns to do as much damage as I possibly can. And one of the biggest things that kind of mustered up and chewed a hit was that Hoopa, which I don't have Steel Stab for it. I only ran Triple Axle and Earthquake. They do decide to withdraw. Did they go hard? Conkelder. Briard, EB to take that on. Conkelder, fantastic. Guts, Flame Orb, and then the Mach Punch. Mach Punch does, and if we have the Snow up, it's going to do no types of damage, and I do want to get off a Triple Axle. Yeah, Mach Punch is doing 46 max with both the Snow and my Choppleberry, so let's go for Triple Axle. We have the Chopple, we have the Snow, this should be doing 46 max if he's not even Flame, he doesn't have the Flame Work, which is great. 1. Nope! Come on, SANDSLASH! Brother, you would have done so much damage there, bro. SANDSLASH. Oh, that would have done so much. 53 to 60. That's not even. That's about the damage I was gonna get. All right, let's get some Rocky Helmet chip. He's probably gonna click knockoff now. That's really annoying. Alright, so if we go into Mian Shao, knockoff does a whole bunch. Alright, let's go into Garchomp. Oh, I really needed to hit that. This is going exactly how we thought. We're gonna go straight into Garchomp. Dang, man. Oh, that damage would have been so pristine. The damage would have been so pristine. I'm telling you, SANDSLASH, man. I don't know. Your contract's starting to expire by the minute here. That's exactly why you were here. That's exactly why you were supposed to be here. All right, let's set up a spike. And now, unfortunately, SANDSLASH just has to start hitting buttons. I was set up and ready! SANDSLASH, por qué? Por qué, SANDSLASH? What's up, Doug and Dale? Hello, Doug and Dale. Alright. So I do still want health on my Garchomp. I'm gonna get up these spikes. And we're gonna go into Slowking. We're gonna Chili Reception, and then get into SANDSLASH and then do as much damage as you can. SANDSLASH is now the button guy. Gosh dang it, SANDSLASH. Oh, that damage would have been top tier. Absolutely top tier. Alright, I think that they're gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to defog. Yeah. This is fine. Alright. And let's go ahead and chilly reception. You can't lose this. Oh, I like. I could have sludge bombed. I don't know about that one, sir. Could have sludge bombed, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna earthquake, or I could just hard into Garchomp. I think I get more value by harding into Garchomp here, because now he knows I have to. They know I have to attack, so I'm gonna go Garchomp and then I'm gonna click Iron Head. That was a super risky play on their part. I don't think that they do two risky plays in the two risky plays in a row. We're gonna go Garchomp on the Empoleon. Keep it shady. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna go Iron Head on this one. Could also just set up a spike. There's no need to just change what I'm doing, right? Yeah, set up a spike. No need to change what I'm doing. I win the long game on this thing. And if you give me your Empoleon, then you lose the bundle. Iron Bundle with the snow doesn't die to Mach Punch. Great. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go ahead and Iron Head here. I'm gonna get my damage. I'm gonna get my 33 off. This time I'm gonna stay in. Flinch. Flinch for the lulz. Yeah! Free damage! Now we're gonna go into Glow King. Oh man, that was lucky. That was I mean, it doesn't matter. That's not super crucial damage in comparison to like being able to hit my 3 triple axles. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not gonna let it go. Well, the real Slime Shady, please stand up. All right, now you have to either defog or give me your wheezing. You pick. Give me your wheezing or defog, because I really want this chip as these things are coming in. I think that the Hoopa's close to, no, I think the Hoopa's like 25% or something like that, but I limits the Hoopa switch-ins. And now I get to keep my spike, which is fantastic. Need glasses. Hello, need glasses. Sludge bomb. Oh no, I poisoned it. I was supposed to paralyze this thing. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's actually very unfortunate. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to them, actually. I don't want to lose my Rocky helmet. What is the best course of action? I can go Garchomp here. I'm gonna chili. I'll let this thing take the chip, and I'll lose my Rocky helmet, and I'll go ahead and get SANDSLASH in and get my damage. I either can kill the Tornadus or I can go ahead and get my chip that I wanted on the Conch Elder. And now what's great is that Conch Elder now doesn't do so much damage with knockoff. So yeah, I lose the Rocky Helmet, but I think that it nets me more positive than it does them. So let's go into SANDSLASH. SANDSLASH! Alright, buddy, you get one more shot. You get one more chance, SANDSLASH. Alright, buddy, you get one shot. Either you give me your Torn or you switch and give me Conch Elder chip. Conch Elder. And then if he wants to give me the chip on the Empoleon, I'll do that and I'll click Earthquake. Because Earthquake is going to be super nice. Conch Elder. Okay, so this is going to be doing 53 to 64%. Big spikes. Takes the triple ass. So give me all three this time, SANDSLASH. 2.
Nope.
SANDSLASH! What are you doing, buddy?
I'm trying my best, honey.
SANDSLASH 4K! Oh, we're gonna go guard jump. No! SANDSLASH, buddy! Oh no, your contract has expired, my friend. I'm trying my best to prove to my friends that you're good, and you're not making a good case for me. I think he's so good, but he's making a really bad case. Oh, if I had Ice Spinner, maybe. Do I get Ice Spinner or Crash or whatever? I don't even know. This is gonna be the best play for me overall. Doug and Dale, hello, Doug and Dale. What's poppin', Doug and Dale? All right, Doug and Dale. Either you get rid of the Raw, I could just I can 2 KO this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and Iron Head and knock it out. Yeah, it does kill it. Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah. 2 after. Yeah. Woo! Garchomp, let's go, baby. Hello, Tornadus. I would have wished I could have paralyzed you, but here we are with you poisoned, I guess. I suppose. I think I go Slow King now. Into Tornadus Therian. I see wind and misses. In the snow? How did you do that? Alright, let's go ahead and Chili back out. Spikes are up, man. Spikes are up and here to stay. You love to see it. Can I get another one up? Can I get another? I don't think I need another. Another one will kill the Hoopa, I think. Alright, nope. 8% and then into 18? I don't know. $16.7 now. Alright. So he attacks, I regen it off, I get up the snow, bring in SANDSLASH, and then he gets one more shot! Alright. What can he bring in to punish my SANDSLASH? Conch Elder? And if he goes Conch Elder, then I'll bring in Garchomp. Keep it shady. Keep it shady. Alright, so now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my my Mienshao. Can't be Shuka and you can't be Chopple. Can't be Shuka and you can't be Chopple. Wait, did he take rocks? He did. He need spikes. Mienshao. I think this is the triple axle play. I think this is the triple axle play. You lose the bundle if you lose it. Keep this. I'm a triple axle. I think this is the tornadoes play. Give me torn. Give me torn. This is the play you go torn. Man, show SANDSLASH how it's done. Show SANDSLASH how this is done. Show SANDSLASH how this is done. Man, show. Let's go. Gosh, I love this Pokemon. I did not think I would love this Pokemon so much. This thing is so strong for no reason, with the best ability in the game and incredible coverage. Absolutely incredible Pokemon. Catch me drafting this thing obnoxiously moving forward. Is it booster energy? It is not booster energy. Okay. So I have a whole thing here that doesn't care about this Pokemon. For the most part. Iron Moth. These specs. And fully healthy. Max special attack. Isn't Fiery Dance is probably the play? See, this is why I wanted the Rocky Helmet, but alas, here we go. But the thing is, like, what do you bring in here? Empoleon? If you Empoleon, I can go ahead and Raleigh. Okay. This is fair. All's fair in love and war. A dark move? I can't afford to lose this, is the thing. I think now is the time, unfortunately. We bid adieu to SANDSLASH. My friend, you have been absolutely incredible. No, you have not. I'm trying to be very nice. I made my case for you. I vouched for you. You submitted your application, and I'm the one who referred you, and you let me down. You came in late to work. You didn't do the tasks that you're done. You didn't even get past your 90-day mark. Is that all the dark coverage that you have? Huh? Okay. Very nice! That worked out. SANDSLASH, you know what? You made an effort. You came early to work the next day when I was supposed to fire you, and now you're doing your work as you're supposed to do it. In fact, you're doing it early, and you're making sure that everybody else's work is done, and you're becoming a good asset to your coworkers. So, I'll let you stay on the team just a little bit longer. Just make sure you don't let me regret my decision. Put your cap on, buddy. All right. So here's the thing: if he goes Conkeldurr, I still sack it anyway. This is great. The only dark coverage that they carried was knockoff. I was afraid of Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse and getting that much damage on my Slowking would have been astronomically terrible. Just so bad. I'm getting very close to winning with Bundle. Bundle paired off with Snow lets me chew a Mach Punch. That's good stuff. And now Conkeldurr dies to free Ice Beam. The Empoleon is healthy, but I have the things to be able to threaten that Pokemon. And the Spike is up to ensure that we can get off damage on everything. The Moth, I don't know if it's Scarfed or not. All it did is just come in, take spikes, and U-turn. It could be Scarf. If it's Scarfed, does it kill me? Iron Bundle, it does with the Sledge Wave, so that's something that we do have to keep in mind. Or Skis. Is this the time we now lose our guy? But the thing is that my Earthquake is very good here, ironically enough. So I'm actually going to go into Sharkeisha on the Mach Punch. I'm actually going to keep SANDSLASH because Earthquake is incredibly valuable to see if that Moth is Scarfed or not. Goes Knockoff, removes my Yachi. I am faster, so I get a free Earthquake off, which is great. And Mach Punch does not kill me from here, so if the Moth is Scarfed, it's pointless to Scale Shot, so I'm going to go ahead and click my Earthquake button and knock out the Conkeldurr. Ooh, Spike would have been nice. Spike would have been nice. Spike would have been so nice. Oof. Spike would have been incredible. A little bit of a misplay there. Spike would have been so good because I knew he was going to Mach Punch. Yeah, that was a misplay. Could have gotten a second Spike up there. Beans. Oh, beans. Alright, so I kept this to ensure that I can go ahead and go into Slowking. He goes for U-turn. I go for chili. I get in Garchomp. I click Earthquake. Goes Fiery Dance, that's fine. So from here, I click Earthquake to avoid. I can also Thunder Wave this as well. A Earthquake or a Thunder Wave? Slow King. It's the smartest play. I usually click Thunder Wave in my mocks. 85% to Iron Moth. It's Earthquake. That's really unfortunate. This should kill. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that could suck. But we kept our Slow King healthy. We made the plays. Alright, so how do we get out of this scot-free? Go hard Mienshao, I think. Yeah, we preserve the 6-0 if we can. I need the diff back. Let's go into Mienshao. And if you're Chople, then you're Chople. Folion should never kill me with anything. Surf does 85 max to Mienshao. If he's like super specially offensive, like Modest Nature. Flash Cannon. Great. And now we click Close Combat. Cool. GG's to my friends Kaz and Shiro. And this is, I put in a lot of work this week. Luckily enough, this kind of went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. Very, very scary team. I literally prepped every single. Did I stay alive? I did. Every single day of this week because I really needed to get back to 500. So we were able to do that. Big 5-0 victory. GG's, and let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do me a massive favor. Head to the description. Go to their side of the battle. Watch it. Like it. Leave a comment. Tell them that we sent you. We will move on to next week. Yeah. Little XL there. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your day, and above all else, be nice.